Let's get some sales with affiliate marketing. In this video, I'm going to go over 3 popular ways for you to get sales with your affiliate marketing business. I'm going to go into detail so that by the end of this video, you can make a decision on which journey you want to follow. Do you want to get sales through video, through writing, through social media, whatever it may be? By the end of this video, you should know it all. If you are new here, my name is Shimmy Morris. I create videos on print on demand, affiliate marketing, business, just online business, that kind of stuff. Feel free to check out any of the videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button and helping me get to my next goal of 100,000 subscribers. All right, let's get straight into the video with method number 1, YouTube videos and Google Ads. You may be quite familiar with the first method, considering that I've actually talked about it before in previous videos, but this method is quite straightforward. It's creating YouTube videos. However, there's a slight twist. It's creating YouTube videos with Google Ads. So you're also advertising those videos to really get as much traction as possible. Now, YouTube, in my opinion, is the most popular method for affiliate marketing. I know there are so many ways to get sales, but I genuinely and truly believe that YouTube is so powerful, right? People sitting there watching your videos for however long. It is the best way, obviously in my opinion, to get affiliate marketing sales. This is creating YouTube videos, either tutorials or reviews or something like that, that is specifically promoting a tool or product that, you're able to get some affiliate commission from. It doesn't have to be a sponsored video by the company, right? It can just be a video that you've decided to make. Let's say it's a Photoshop tutorial and you just decided to make a whole series on how to use Photoshop, right? You don't need Adobe to actually sponsor your videos, right? You can make this series on Photoshop and in the description have a link to go and buy Photoshop, but have that link being your affiliate link, and that is how you could earn your money. A lot of YouTubers actually do this with the Amazon Associates program. Now, the Amazon Associates program is basically if you want to become an affiliate for any product on Amazon, and we're talking probably millions of products, it wouldn't surprise me. And that is why so many YouTubers are part of the Amazon Associates program, because if you're a photographer, you're going to be able to kind of have links to the cameras that you're talking about, the camera bags, the memory cards, the lenses, the lights, whatever it may be. And if you're a guitar player, you're going to be able to have links to the amplifiers and the wires and the guitars, and everything can work with the Amazon Associates program, providing that Amazon actually sell that product. And Amazon have quite a vast product library. This is really cool because this gives you a huge potential of videos to make. So if you're wondering, what video do I make? What do I, I just don't know. Well, the fact that you can promote pretty much any product on the planet, it means you can make any video on the planet. It's absolutely fine. Another path some YouTubers take is actually reviewing tools or, software of some sort that they like using, or, they just had a good experience with. For example, when I promote Placeit or Vexels, it's because I love using them and I think everyone else should use them as well. And a lot of YouTubers do this. So if you have a photographer YouTuber who's promoting Photoshop or Premiere Pro or Affinity Designer or Illustrator or any of these programs, right? You're gonna have so many different YouTubers promoting so many different tools and products that they think is good. So how would you go about this? What do you need? Well, if you're doing approach A, which was just, promoting products from Amazon with the Amazon Associates program, you don't actually need that much to get started. You can video your YouTube videos on your phone. Maybe you just have to buy one mic so that the audio quality is good. Start filming and you're good to go, and just make sure you put the right links in your description of the things you're filming. So if I'm recording and I'm, I don't know, this is on my desk, and look, this is just the Rode wireless Go 2 thingy, right? Or one, I don't know. And I'm just filming, talking about it, blah, 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 blah. It's so good kind of thing. I would just put a link to it in the description. It's that simple. Now you have another approach here within approach A, and that is YouTubers who don't actually show their face at all. There's none of this, so don't worry. It's just what they do is they do top 5s or top 10s, and I've actually created videos like this that have done really, really well, like the top 5 desktop gadgets, the top 10 lawnmowers for your garden, the top 7 iPhone chargers, I don't know. And you don't actually have to show your face at all. You can just video and do the whole thing as B-roll and then just talk over, do a voiceover, and that way you're not showing your face. You're gonna have all the links in the description, and Bob's your uncle. It's brilliant. It really, really works. And if you want to go with approach B and you want to start reviewing tools, software, stuff like that, then you're going to need some other things. Firstly, you're going to need a mic, just so it's good audio. Good audio is so important. The next thing you'll need is some sort of computer or something so that you're able to actually use that software, right? You should be using the software you're promoting, of course. In fact, you should really like the software you're promoting, right? You shouldn't just be selling something for the sake of selling it. That's not ethical. And what you'll need some form of recording screen software, a recording capture screen of some sort, like you've got the capture cards, or you can use ScreenFlow. That's what I use. I really like ScreenFlow. QuickTime on the Apple computers, able to record your screen. I don't have a Windows computer, so I'm not sure what you use. Maybe Windows Movie Maker, I don't know, does that record your screen? But basically you're going to need some form of software to record your screen so that you can actually do the tutorial. So let's say it's a Photoshop tutorial, you can actually use Photoshop. The next thing you'll need is some form of camera or your phone just to record your face talking, unless you don't want to show your face, you want to just do a voiceover with your screen recording. That's absolutely fine. However, a piece of advice, if you show your face, it instills a lot more trust, and when they're watching you, they'll come back because they want to see your face. They want to listen to you. They don't just want to, listen to a faceless person. So that would be approach B. And again, there's not that many things you need. We're talking about maybe $50 worth of startup costs here of the mic and the recording screen software, and you're good to go. I'm assuming you've got a phone and potentially some form of laptop or computer already. If you don't, obviously you'll need that too. Next, you just have to start shooting and uploading. And now, once you've started to shoot videos and upload them, you have two options. Option number one, you can upload that video and wait for it to grow organically within the YouTube algorithm. And this is a great option. It allows you to grow a huge natural organic following, and it's really, really powerful. But then you've also got option two. Option two is when you start using Google Ads to help boost your videos in the algorithm so that you get more views, more subscribers, and eventually more commissions through your affiliate programs that you're promoting. Both work really well. Obviously, one is significantly faster than the other, and that's just because you are actually paying for traffic. And this is how you would set up a very simple Google ad for one of your videos. So first things first, you have to click New Campaign up here. Once you've done that, it will take you to a page that looks like this. Create a campaign like that without a goals guidance. And then you've got all of these different types of things. You've got video, shopping, display, search. So I'm going to click video. Right, and then you can click any of these, but we're going to go custom video campaign. Click continue, and then it takes you to a page that looks like this. And I know that looks super confusing, but don't worry. You want to put a name in for the campaign. You can do a maximum CPV, which is cost per view, but again, that's okay. I would just put a budget in here, so you can do campaign total or daily. Now, I usually do daily, and then I just watch it every single day to make sure I'm not going over. Or you can just do campaign total and put in, let's say, £100 or dollars, start date, and then select an end date. So that means you're going to spend an average of $20 a day because I selected 5 days here. You've then got networks. So you've got YouTube search, YouTube videos, and YouTube partner networks. Just leave that. And then you've got specific locations. So I would target these 4 countries specifically, just because they are probably the best countries for buying online anyways. You can target whatever country you want to target, and it's obviously dependent on which affiliate program you're promoting. Next, you've got languages. I like to do English just because my videos are English. And then you've got all of this. You can leave this. You've got an ad group name, which is the next section, which is like one inside of this whole campaign. You can do that. Once you do that, you've got demographics, audience, keywords, topics, placements. I usually leave this blank and edit it afterwards. However, you can edit it straight over here, and you just, you go in here, you choose this, you can choose your audience, right? And you can go into a bit more detail. So for example, if your tool that you're making a video, if you're advertising your video about Photoshop, you could put all the different keywords in here and enter those. You could also do specific topics. And what's really cool is you can do placements. So you can place your ad on specific YouTube channels, YouTube videos, video lineups. And what this means is if someone is watching someone else's Photoshop tutorial, you can have your ad showing up over here on the right-hand side, or even in front of that video. The next thing you need to do is put your video in. So if I just put Photoshop in, and I'll pick anything, right? You've got two options. You've got skippable in-stream ad and video ad discovery. Now, skippable in-stream ad are those ads that you see at the beginning of a video. I wouldn't recommend doing that just because people click a video to go and watch that video. There's very little chance that they're going to click your ad, right? Because that will take them away from the video they were intending to watch. What I personally go with is video discovery ad, and these are the ads that show up on the right hand side under recommended videos for you to watch. The reason why I like that more is because someone clicks a video and they watch that video that they want to watch, right? That was their intended video. Then they can see all the other recommended similar videos that they might go to next, and that means someone might click your video from their own choice and watch it rather than you shove it in their face, right? The next, you've got to put a headline, so Photoshop tutorial. You can't do exclamation marks or any sort of punctuation. They don't like that. They even don't like capitalization. So I would just be careful with that. You've got your headline, your description too, and your ad name. And then you click create campaign. Obviously, I'm not going to create this, but you would click create campaign and you're done. You can see what it looks like on the phone, on the computer, right? You can go to all different ad locations. It's really, really cool, right? It also will show up in the search. So when someone searches something on YouTube, it will show up near the top, depending on how much your budget is and how well you're ranking. Now, just before I forget, you've also got maximum CPV bid, which is cost per view. You can put that at anything. So let's say 10 cents, 20 cents. Don't go crazy with this. Start low and then increase it. And what you can do is you can do a top content bid adjustment, and you can put in, let's say, 50%. So your bid of, £1 will become £1.50, and if that's what it needs to just take it over the edge to be the top contender and to get the most views. And then on the right hand side here, you've got all the stats that you'll get. So around 770 to 2,000 views, 67,000 to 150,000 impressions. Right, your average cost per view is going to be 0.5 to 19 cents, which is good to know, because what I would do is I would probably put in 0.10, right? And you can see average CPV 0.3 to 0.8. It goes down a bit. The more you put in, the more views you'll obviously get, and usually they're more valuable views, but it's okay to start low and just go from there. But then again, click create campaign and you are good to go. Make sure to manage that campaign and have a look at it in your campaign dashboard. All right, that is the first method, and it's my favorite. I really genuinely enjoy it. I think the barrier of entry is super low, and personally, because I like videoing, I like editing, I like all this kind of stuff, I enjoy it a lot more. But now let's discuss option number 2, in case you don't really want to do the whole YouTube scene. Method number 2 is TikTok and Instagram every single day. This is different, okay? Now, this is very similar to YouTube in the sense that it's like social media. It's being on camera, videoing something. You don't necessarily have to show your face again, but it is similar in that sense. Now, as soon as I said TikTok or Instagram, you're probably thinking, this is not my cup of tea. I don't want to be on Instagram. I don't want to be on TikTok. I just really don't. And that's fair, but hear me out and make your decision, at least when I've finished explaining this method. We all know what TikTok is. Love it or hate it, you cannot deny that it's an incredibly powerful social media platform. And the reason why I think TikTok is so good is because the way the algorithm works is really interesting. When you create a video and you upload it to your TikTok, it shows up on someone's For You page. You know, the For You page is the main page where people just senselessly scrolling through it, right? And what happens is if someone interacts with your video, they like it, they watch it, they comment, TikTok will think, brilliant, someone interacted with this. We're going to show it on someone else's For You page, and then someone else's For You page, and someone else's For You page. And that's how it just snowballs into hundreds of thousands of views. And that's literally how I was able to get this video on TikTok to over 220,000 views with basically 0 following. And that's because it just took off. Someone liked it, it landed on someone's For You page. People started commenting saying FYP, which is like, let this be on the For You page, right, kind of thing. And it just did well, right? And that's why TikTok is just so interesting, and so it has so much potential for everyone. Now, how does this relate to affiliate marketing? Well, it relates in a very similar way that YouTube relates, except the only difference is instead of making 12 minutes or 15-minute videos, you're now making 60-second videos or 30-second videos, or in fact, with TikTok, you can actually make up to 3-minute videos, even though I don't recommend that, but you are just making a very short, condensed version of that YouTube video in a way. And to be honest, if you're on YouTube, do TikTok as well. It just makes sense. But that's how you would do the affiliate marketing thing. So for example, for a type of video you could do, usually top 10s or top 3 or top 5, those videos do really, really well. So top 3 things I like about Photoshop, bam, bam, bam. Simple video. Top 5 things I like about my Panasonic GH5, bam, 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 right? There's so many different things you could do. It's endless, right? The number of videos are absolutely endless. You could also do time lapses, right? You could do normal videos, you could do cinematic videos, and all you want to make sure is at the end of the video, you have some form of call to action. So if you're doing the top 5 Photoshop things at the end, you can be like, check out the link in my description if you want to get Photoshop, you know, at a discount or whatever it may be. I don't know. Then they click the link in your description, which is your affiliate link, takes them to Photoshop, allows them to actually buy it, right? It's very, very similar to YouTube. The only annoying thing is it's not as easy to share links. So with YouTube, you've got the link in the description right there in the top line, or maybe the bottom line, whatever. Just, you've got it there. But with TikTok, they've got to go to your profile. They've got to click the link in your profile, and then that takes them to either your website or straight to the, you know, affiliate website. So it's kind of annoying that they've got to go to your profile, and it's the same for Instagram. But, you know, that's just how that social media platform works. All right, the same goes for Instagram, okay? If you're creating TikTok videos, just create Instagram ones as well. They can be exactly the same. The only thing I'd recommend is not to upload to TikTok and then download and then upload that one to Instagram. And that's because it will show the little TikTok logo in the Instagram reel, and Instagram hates seeing that, and they don't really promote them as well. But basically, TikTok have TikToks and Instagram have reels. So if you're creating TikToks, create reels. As well as that, on Instagram, you can create stories and photos to really help booster up your account. To really make this work, try and study the trends that are working really well on TikTok and Instagram so that you can kind of create videos in a similar fashion. Now, bear in mind, just because something's trending, it doesn't mean it will relate. So try and make it relate. So if you're doing Photoshop or something and a dance is trending, you could kind of relate that to Photoshop somehow. I don't know, you're gonna really have to be creative here and think outside the box sometimes, but there are definite ways to make affiliate programs or just tools in general that you are an affiliate of relate to the current trend. And for the third and final method, we have writing. That's writing on blogs, Medium, Quora, LinkedIn, and that's just to begin with. This is a great method if, you know, video isn't your thing, because writing is really powerful. But then again, if writing isn't your thing as well, I guess you could go door to door and, you know, see what happens.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning. I'm afraid I don't want to...
You've been selected for a special introductory offer, madam.
This is going to be very similar to YouTube, except not. Well, that made no sense, but what I mean is, this is going to be similar to YouTube because the YouTube video that you would have made or potentially make, you can turn that into an article as well. But if you're not even going to make YouTube, basically when you create an article, you want to do it with that same enthusiasm, that same passion, that same, you know, you really want to explain why they want to get that product, or explain why you like it, or really give a good explanation of the tutorial or whatever it is. But with writing, a bit more than YouTube, you want to kind of storify it. You want to give it more, I don't know if that's a word by the way, but you want to give it more of a story to really get people engaged in reading, because watching, you can just sit there blankly and just watch. But with writing, you've actually got to concentrate and read what someone has written. And if you're not liking what they've written, you'll just go off. So if you are going to do the writing approach, make sure that you make your writing really, really engaging. In terms of writing a blog, the easiest thing to probably do is create a WordPress website and connect that with hosting, connect that with a domain name, and you're good to go. You can use any of their themes and you can create a blog. And eventually you'll start getting traffic with Google SEO, potentially even your own ads. And once you start getting traffic and traction to your website, people reading your blog, you could actually have Google AdSense in the corner. You know, there's Google ads that pop up like YouTube, really, where you get paid per however much when there's an ad at the beginning or the end or the middle. You can have that on your website as well when you have sidebar ads or banner ads or something like that. Now, if WordPress seems really daunting and it's just not your thing, you can do other platforms like Squarespace or Wix or Zyro or, you know, any of these other article writing platforms. There are way more. The reason why I suggest WordPress, and that's because WordPress is really good with Google SEO, and it's really good at getting their pages ranked on Google, much better than any other platform. And that's just because of the way it works. And it's just really, really good. So if you can figure out WordPress, I haven't got a video actually on WordPress, but I could create one. But if you can figure out WordPress, then definitely create a blog on WordPress. The next option you have is Medium. Now, Medium is an amazing, amazing website. It's really cool, and it's a great place for you to publish your articles, especially if you don't want the hassle of having to create a website and manage a website and do all of those sorts of things. With Medium, you can create an article and you can publish it to your Medium account. As well as that, you can also publish it to other publications on Medium. For example, you've got Better Marketing. You've got all these different publications where you can submit work, and if they accept it, they will then display it on their publication, which will get you so many more views, so many more followers, and all of that kind of stuff. And that's kind of how Medium works. You get followers, you get views, and as well as that, you also get paid per view. So if you're getting, you know, a lot of views on Medium, you can actually make quite a serious amount of money. The only thing is Medium isn't the biggest company, so you're probably not going to get that many views, but there are people on Medium who are making, you know, 5, 10, 15,000 every single month. There's one thing to note with Medium though. Medium is less of a place where you can just constantly push your affiliate offers, right? So don't just constantly have your links leading away from Medium to other affiliate websites, because they will not like that, and nor will publications, because publications don't want their readers to leave. They want to keep them in, keep them engaged, keep them reading. So with Medium, it's less about, you know, tons of affiliate marketing stuff, and it's more about the story, the tutorial, the help, the experience that you're able to give through writing, rather than, you know, this is so good and I like this Rode mic because of this, go and buy it here. You know, I recommend it. It's less of that. The next is Quora. Now, Quora is a great place to actually ask and answer questions. It's not really blogging, and it's not really like Medium either. It's like a database. It's like Yahoo Answers in a way. It's like a massive, massive database of people who have questions and they need answers. And what you can do is you can go in and answer popular questions in specific niches that you are involved in. And again, I wouldn't recommend having lots of links leading out of Quora, because it will be considered spam and you'll probably get your account shut. You don't want to do that. But what you can do is you can have your website link in your signature. So whenever you do leave an answer, your signature shows up at the bottom. So Shimmy Morris and a little bio about me shows up at the end of the answer. And then someone can, if they really like my answer, they can go and click my profile, they can follow me, they can click into my website, they can see everything I'm talking about, they can see my affiliate deals, they can read my blog, they can go and check out my YouTube. It's really, really cool, and it's a great connecting website to build up other platforms. So if you've got Quora, you know, it's a great way to build up your blog, YouTube, TikTok, anything really. And that's why I think Quora is super powerful, because you could find questions that get hundreds of thousands of views. You could answer them and potentially get hundreds of thousands of views as well. And I actually have a really cool video about Quora, which I will link down below for you so you can go and check out. And it's a great way to find really popular questions that you can get really popular and famous on Quora. And finally, the last one we're going to talk about is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a great platform, and the reason why I like it is because it's a very professional network. You've got very specific people on it, but there's still a lot. They've got over 740 million monthly users, which is a lot of users. And like I said, it's a professional network, so you're not going to get lots of kids on it, you know, reading and watching, that kind of stuff. You're going to get like people in the industry reading stuff, wanting to improve their business or improve their life or something like that. And that's why LinkedIn is really good. And LinkedIn have a whole section where you can actually write articles, and they can be seen by so many people, because LinkedIn is like any other social media platform. Again, it is based kind of who follows you and who you're following and who you're linked with. But you know, if it gets enough shares, it gets enough comments, there's no reason why it can't like spread and go viral. You simply just have to go to LinkedIn, click write article, and boom, you're ready to go. Just write that article. Now, I would highly recommend making these articles different. So if you're writing articles on your website, Quora, well, not really Quora, but Medium and LinkedIn, make them all unique specifically for those platforms, because each platform has their own way of, you know, you want to kind of make it for, like Medium will have its own way of telling a story. Your blog can be your blog, and LinkedIn is you want to try and make it more professional with more stats and facts and stuff. So you want to kind of make them unique, but you also want to make them unique because of Google SEO. And if Google see 3 identical articles on the internet, they're not going to like that so much. They prefer to see a variation of things, and it will mean it's easier for you to rank. And that was writing articles. So you've got 3 potential options to get more affiliate sales. You can choose which one you like: YouTube videos, like TikTok, Instagram stuff, or writing. Those were the 3 ways to get more sales with affiliate marketing. I can happily go into more depth into one of those or all 3 of those, but let me know in the comments down below which one of those 3 is your favorite. And if you do want to go into affiliate marketing, which one of those 3 do you think you would, go with? And finally, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.